Good morning. So just off to put a bag of feed on the forks. Got a few guys coming to pick up some of the feed they ordered yesterday. I think I'm gonna get out of the habit of saying things I plan to do today because I don't think that's worked out once. That's the way it goes in, I guess, on our farm specifically, because we do a bit of custom stuff, and you know, something usually comes up. So often your plan is never works out the way you thought it was going to work out anyways. So but as soon as I put that bag on the forks, I am going to change out the cigarette lighter in that one combine. We're pretty sure that's what keeps blowing the fuse. So that is one thing I'm going to do for sure. After that, who knows? So just a little context, this cigarette lighter back here. This combine is the one the fuse kept blowing last year, and it would do it very randomly. Just, you know, didn't matter day, night. So mostly when the fuse was blowing is when she either plugged somebody's phone in or when she moved her arm around here. So I got the console off, and yeah, you can see this is kind of flopping around in there. I'm not even sure what. Maybe it just tightens up, I don't know, but I think I'm going to take it out anyways because I got a new one. So I did get it out. It's just a few hard to get screws was all to get the console apart, and it looks like all that had happened was this unscrewed from itself. So every time it got bumped, it shorted out and blew the fuse. So, but seeing as how it's out anyways and nobody uses cigarette lighters anymore except for to charge their phone, I bought these off of Amazon. I put them in the 4440 tractors, and they have a digital readout too to tell you your volts, which is kind of handy. So this one doesn't have the option of unscrewing from itself. So I will get that installed. So the hole just needs to be a little bigger. This doesn't quite fit in there. But I brought this file, so I'm going to, this goes pretty good. So, I'm really not a patient guy. These kind of jobs are better suited for my dad. He's a lot more patient. Like he could go ahead with that little file and he'd get this all fitting good. I'm gonna just go get the die grinder because I have no time to sit here and do that for another hour. So I'm gonna get that and make a quick work of this. So yeah, you know, make quite a bit quicker work of that. So it's in there. All I gotta do is hook the wires up, and we'll take her for a test run here. See if we get a volt readout. There was another added benefit to going to get the die grinder, because I got this little air thing, so I can blow out all the dust in here. It's pretty gross. So the ground wire fit right onto that new cigarette lighter thing. The positive, I cut this off before I filmed it. You know, it had that on there. So, but the cigarette lighter came with its own wire with a fuse in it. So I'm gonna cut this end off, and I'm gonna leave it long enough that it can stick down through this hole. So if the fuse ever goes, I can just change that. So that's what I'm going to do now. I couldn't find the Maritz I wanted, but I did find this little blue guy. It seems to be on there, I guess. I don't know. This isn't a real high, like, traffic area. You know, it's just going to basically sit here and flop around. So I'll put a little tape on there anyways. Might keep the dust out, might keep it together. Some of the frustrating, you know, stuff about doing this is when you get it all done and then like 3 days later, you know, it fails or whatever because you didn't do it right. and then you know, it's always supposed to get better, right? As you're fixing, it's supposed to get better, not worse. The last few bigger projects I've tackled out here ended up being more of a headache than they were worth. So, but hopefully this one is a success. Okay, wires are hooked up, and I got it fixed in the hole there. So we see if it turns on when I turn the key on. Yeah, the other cool thing about these things is they got the USB dealios in them, so for when you're charging your phone. So I had to load up, there's three different guys came for all their feed. So I did that. While I was doing that, I had combine operator number 2 come out and see what I was doing. So when she noticed my cigarette lighter change over in the one combine, she wanted that done to her combine. So she had ordered another one off Amazon. Now I'm gonna go put that in that other combine. I got it, that one's a little easier. I got it out already, so I just gotta put that in. So I'm gonna do that here now, and then I think I'm gonna go in for lunch. So I got the wire hooked up. I just gotta, same thing as before, I gotta grind that hole out a little bit. This little nut on the bottom is proving to be quite difficult to get on there. Alright, so I think I got it all in. Just got to flip the key on and see if it works. So I just had a good lunch. This afternoon here we're going to go meet some friends of ours there. It's their anniversary, so probably won't get any more filming done today. All I'm going to do here yet today anyways is there's this little, it's a engine temp sender for coolant. On this one combine the gauge quit last year, so we changed that sender out and the gauge still didn't work. So I tested the gauge and the gauge was good. So really all it can be is the wire going from this sender to the gauge. So I was in a John Deere and I got the diagram for which wire it is. Of course I lost that over the winter, so I'm going to just take it apart and find the number off the wire myself, hop in the cab, pull the gauge off of there, test the wire, but I'm pretty sure that's the problem. So the wire is back down in there is where it starts, and it ends all the way at the cab. So I'm going to do that here, see if I got time to do that here before we have to go. Everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you like these videos, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow.